Good morning, students. Today we will start class 10th, chapter 6, life processes. What are life processes? Life processes are those activities which are performed by living organisms for their survival. Okay? हिंदी में जिन्हें हम कहते हैं जैव प्रक्रियाएं, जो किसी भी सजीव को जीवित रखने के लिए जरूरी प्रक्रियाएं होती हैं, उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? जैव प्रक्रिया. सो लाइफ प्रोसेसेस आर दोज बेसिक फंक्शंस एंड एक्शन ऑफ लिविंग बीइंग which are essential for their survival. Right? All type of living forms, whether they are unicellular means single cell organism like amoeba, or multicellular like us, plants and animals, they perform same type of life processes. All the living organisms, सभी सजीव एक जैसी ही जैव प्रक्रियाएं करते हैं. All living organisms perform same kind of life processes, and for all those life processes they required energy. उसके लिए उनको किसकी जरूरत होती है? ऊर्जा की. They required energy. Now, what type of life processes they perform? What type of life processes performed by living organism? कौन कौन सी प्रक्रियाएं सजीव करते हैं? नंबर 1, न्यूट्रिशन, रेस्पिरेशन, सर्कुलेशन, excretion, control and coordination, which include response to stimuli, movement, growth, reproduction. हिंदी में पोषण, श्वसन, संवहन, उत्सर्जन, नियंत्रण एवं समन्वय, गति एवं वृद्धि और प्रजनन. ठीक है? All living organisms need energy to perform various life processes. As I told you earlier, they require energy to do all these activities. Now, question is this: from where they will get energy? They get this energy from food which they eat. So, food is the kind of fuel which provide energy to all living organisms. जो भोजन वो खाते हैं उनसे उनको काम करने के लिए सजीवों को ऊर्जा प्राप्त होती है. The different components of food, both organic and inorganic, have distinct function. जितने भी फूड के कंपोनेंट होते हैं, चाहे वो ऑर्गेनिक हो चाहे इनऑर्गेनिक हो, उनका अलग अलग फंक्शन होता है. लाइक प्रोवाइडिंग एनर्जी, बॉडी बिल्डिंग, मेंटेनेंस एंड रेगुलेशन of metabolism, and that is why they are called as nutrients. Now, what are types of nutrients? Nutrients are mainly of 3 types, जिनको हम हिंदी में पोषक तत्व कहते हैं. जिनसे हमें ऊर्जा मिलती है उनको हम बोलते हैं कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स और वसा, फैट. बॉडी बिल्डिंग, जो हमारी शरीर की वृद्धि करते हैं, वो होते हैं प्रोटीन. और जो प्रोटेक्शन देते हैं, जो हमें एक तरीके से रक्षा करते हैं, हमारी प्रतिरक्षी जो फूड होता है, वो होता है विटामिन. तो न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर मेनली ऑफ 3 टाइप: एनर्जी फूड, एनर्जी गिविंग फूड कॉल्ड कार्बोहाइड्रेट एंड फैट्स, बॉडी बिल्डिंग, प्रोटीन्स एंड carbohydrates and some minerals also, protective and regulatory food, vitamins and minerals. Now coming to our first process, that is nutrition, जिसको हम हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? पोषण. The process of taking in food and utilizing it for various processes, that is, it is the process in which food is obtained in order to utilize it to provide energy for performing various metabolic activities of organism. Means what? The intake of food, utilizing it, digesting it, absorbing, assimilating it, and to get energy from it to perform various functions is called nutrition. जो भी हम खाना खाते हैं उसका जब पाचन होता है, उस पाचन से के बाद अवशोषण होता है, अवशोषण के बाद जो हमें ऊर्जा मिलती है वो ऊर्जा हमारे शरीर की बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज, बहुत सारे काम को करने के लिए चाहिए होती है। और इस प्रोसेस को, जिससे हमें खाना खाने के बाद ऊर्जा ग्रहण होती है और हम अपने काम करने के लिए ऊर्जा प्राप्त करते हैं, उसको क्या कहते हैं? पोषण, न्यूट्रिशन। So, nutrition is that process by which we intake food, utilizing it, digesting it, and get energy to perform various metabolic activities. Now, types of nutrition. Nutrition is of mainly two types: autotrophic, which is called as holophytic also, and heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic further divided into three: saprophytic, parasitic, and holozoic. Okay. Now coming to first, autotrophic mode of nutrition or holophytic. Autotrophs means self-nutrition, in which an organism make their own food from simple inorganic material like carbon dioxide, water, and with the help of sunlight. Means when an organism make their own food with the help of inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water, and the presence of sunlight, that kind of nutrition is called as autotrophic mode of nutrition. Green plants, all green plants and certain bacteria like cyanobacteria, they perform autotrophic mode of nutrition. Right? Now coming to heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Organisms, those organisms which cannot make their own food, they cannot synthesize their own food, rather they depend upon green plants. Right? अच्छा, हिंदी में इसको कहते हैं स्वपोषण। जब हरे पौधे अपना खाना खुद बनाते हैं, ठीक है, उसको बोलते हैं स्वपोषण। और हरे पौधों को बोलते हैं स्वपोषी, और इस तरीके से जब पोषण प्राप्त होता है उसे बोलते हैं स्वपोषण। हेटरोट्रॉफिक मतलब परपोषण। जब हम दूसरों पर अपने खाने के लिए निर्भर होते हैं तो उसको बोलते हैं हेटरोट्रॉफिक परपोषण, जिसको हम इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं हेटरोट्रॉफिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. राइट? In this heterotrophic mode of nutrition, when an organism depend upon other organisms, they cannot synthesize their own food. They depend upon green plants or other organisms for their food. That kind of nutrition is called heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Organism cannot synthesize their own food from simple inorganic material like carbon dioxide, water, as a green plant do, but they depend upon the other organism for their food. This type of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. All animals, most bacteria and fungi also have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. As I told you, heterotrophic mode of nutrition divided into three parts. First, saprophytic mode of nutrition. Now, what is this saprophytic mode of nutrition? In this, when an organism gets their food from dead and decay organism, dead and decaying substances, that kind of nutrition is called as saprophytic nutrition. Food is obtained from decaying organic matter like dead organism, excreta, fallen leaves, broken twigs, food articles. Okay, from when the organism get their food from these kind of substance, that kind of nutrition is called saprophytic mode of nutrition. Example, fungi. Mushrooms, like mushroom, bread molds, yeast, they all get their nutrition by this process. Now, question is this: how they get? Saprophytes perform external digestion. Means here a question is का मतलब यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन भी बनता है कि आप give the name of organism which perform saprophytic mode of nutrition or external digestion. They perform external digestion. The example is fungi, mushroom, bread moldies. They all perform external digestion, right? What is this external digestion? They pour digestive enzyme over the external organic substrate, over these dead and decay matter. They pour their digestive enzyme on these substrates, and this enzyme causes breakdown of complex and organic compounds to simple and soluble substances, which can be absorbed by saprophytes. This digestive enzyme, which is poured over the external substrates, it broken down the complex organic compounds to simple and soluble organic substances, which is absorbed by saprophytes, right? By this way, they get their nutrition or their. Now, a small term written over here is squangers. What are squangers? Saprophyte also called as squangers, as they help in cleaning our environment. Okay, because they get their nutrition from dead and decaying organic substance. Second mode of nutrition is parasitic mode of nutrition, जिसको हम परजीवी पोषण कहते हैं, मतलब जिसमें एक जीव दूसरे जीव के ऊपर निर्भर करता है. सॉरी, मैं आपको सेप्रोफाइटिक को हिंदी में बताना भूल गई, जिसको मृत जीवी पोषण कहते हैं. जब पोषण, जो जीव अपना पोषण प्राप्त करते हैं सड़े गले और मृत जीवों से, उस प्रकार के पोषण को क्या बोलते हैं? मृत जीवी पोषण. ठीक है. नाउ कमिंग टू पैरासाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन या परजीवी पोषण. पहले हिंदी में समझ लेते. परजीवी पोषण मतलब जब कोई भी सजीव अपना भोजन प्राप्त करता है किसी दूसरे जीव से, उस तरीके के पोषण को हम क्या कहते हैं? पैरासाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. ठीक है. पैरासाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन, और एन ऑर्गेनिज्म डिराइव इट्स फूड फ्रॉम द बॉडी ऑफ अनदर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म कॉल्ड होस्ट विदाउट कॉजिंग एनी हार्म और किलिंग इट. राइट. इसमें वो दूसरे जीव को कोई भी नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाता, सिर्फ उसके बॉडी से, उसके शरीर से सिर्फ क्या प्राप्त करता है? भोजन, न्यूट्रिशन, अपने लिए न्यूट्रिशन. तो एन ऑर्गेनिज्म डिराइव इट्स फूड फ्रॉम द बॉडी ऑफ एन अदर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म विदाउट कॉजिंग एनी हार्म और किलिंग इट. Examples are like leech, lice. Okay, they all are example of parasitic mode of nutrition. And even pathogens, parasites which causes disease, microorganisms which causes disease are called pathogens. Okay, these parasites are of two types, endoparasites and internal parasites, जिसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Internal और endoparasites. Why they call it like endo and internal parasites? Because they live inside the body of the host. वो कहाँ रहते हैं? होस्ट की बॉडी के अंदर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, प्लाज्मोडियम causes malaria, trypanosoma causes sleeping sickness, leishmania, example of endoparasite, causes kala azar, and tinea, tapeworm. They all are the examples of endoparasites or internal parasites. Now, ectoparasites or external parasites. They live over the surface of the host body, like leech, bedbug, mosquito, lice. They are temporary or periodically visit the host for their nourishment. Okay, they take their nourishment from the body, over the body, not inside, over, right? And example are leech, bedbug and mosquito, etc. And in plants, the name coscuta, हिंदी में जिसको हम अमरवेल कहते हैं, that is an example of plant parasite. Last, holozoic nutrition. Holozoic means the nutrition which an organism take complex organic food material into its body, get it digested, absorbed, and get energy to perform various functions, and even the waste material is ejected out, called as holozoic mode of nutrition. So an organism take the complex organic food material into its body by the process of ingestion. The ingested food get digested and then obtained into body cells of the organism. For example, human beings, most animals, even amoeba also get their nutrition through this process, holozoic mode of nutrition. Okay, thank you.